Kimberly with Skiatook Bee Supply and Mystic Mountain Homestead, and today we're making toothpaste. We like to make our own toothpaste because we feel like it's healthier and we avoid some of those things that go into store-bought toothpaste that can cause inflammation in the body and has unnecessary things in it that are just not healthy for us. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be using some simple ingredients that you probably have in your kitchen. So what we're going to start out with is some coconut oil, and I'm going to make 5 little jars of this so that I can have some extra stored back. And I'm going to be using 2.5 cups of coconut oil. This is the hard coconut oil, and then I'm also going to be using this baking soda, and let me make sure because I've changed my recipe a little bit around. This is 3/4 of a cup of Arm & Hammer baking soda, and so we're going to be using that, and then we're going to be using peppermint oil to give it the flavor we want. Now you could add xylitol to this. Some people believe that there's some benefits from using that, but I don't particularly like xylitol. That's my own personal preference. It tends to make my heart race a little bit, but they do say that there is some benefits in doing that. So what I'm going to be doing is just using the coconut oil, and I'm melting that over low heat in this pan right here. Just getting it melted down good enough that I can add in my baking soda, and then I'm going to be adding in my peppermint oil. Now you could also use cinnamon oil if you like the flavor of cinnamon or spearmint. You know, you could do several different types of oil that you could put a few drops in to give it a nice flavor. I like the minty taste of peppermint oil, so that's what I am going to be using. Now I've been using this for a while, and I really prefer this over any of the organic toothpaste that I've purchased before. So we're just going to add in, this is melting down pretty good now. I'm going to start adding in the baking soda. I'm going to go ahead and shut off the heat. I'm just going to add in the baking soda, the 3/4 cup of baking soda, and kind of stir that in to this, just like that. Kind of work it in. And it's going to continue to melt because of the heat just a little bit. And then I'm going to get my peppermint oil. Here's my peppermint oil, and this requires I'm going to use about 2 teaspoons of this, so that's about what this little spoon holds. Maybe not quite that, if I can get it to come out. There's not much in this bottle. So anytime you're messing with oils around your cabinetry and your woodwork, please be careful because oils can damage your woodwork. So I'm just going to, this is not much in here, I'm just going to go ahead and put what we have in this batch. And that will give it just the right amount of peppermint flavor that I enjoy when I'm brushing my teeth. You're going to really enjoy this. Your mouth feels clean and fresh, and it really, you can feel a difference on your teeth. The baking soda actually works to kind of polish your teeth, and the coconut oil has antimicrobial properties that are just so nice when you're using this. So here we are. We're ready to take this and start pouring this in to our, well, there's just a little bit more baking soda in there. Get that in there and stir that around. Just that little bit. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to pour this right back into this where we had the coconut oil, so it makes it just a little easier to pour into our jars. And you can use any type of jar that has a nice lid. I recommend that everybody in the family have their own jar of the toothpaste so you're not using out of the same jar. So we're going to put this right back in. Got a little bit of baking soda that's hanging back. So we can get that out. Like that. And then let's go pour this right over here into these little jars. So these are 1/2 pint jars. I'm just going to pour them in just like that. And I think this will make our 5, but it may not. It only maybe make 3. Not quite 3 even, but that's okay. This will actually be a good amount and lasts us a good long time.
And it sets up pretty good.
Oh yeah, it sets up a pretty solid. Now you've got a choice about, you can, you know, dip your own toothbrush into it, or you could take a little paddle, you know, like a ice cream stick, and use that to put your toothpaste onto your toothbrush. And let me show you really quick. This is one that I've been using for a while, and I really like it. And I just dip into it, but this is my own personal toothpaste. And so I really like how it makes my mouth feel nice and fresh and clean. And my teeth feel polished. And I think you're really going to like it.
All right.
Let us know what you think. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe. Send this to your friends. And enjoy this toothpaste.